Hello children, welcome to our world through English. So today we are going to continue the topic tenses. In the previous session I given you examples where we have to use simple present tense. So we have been discussed four important points, right? Do you remember the first one is routines and habits, we have to use simple present tense. And number two, where we have to use permanent situations. When we have a permanent situations, there we have to use simple present tense. Do you remember that? Permanent situations, we have to use simple present tense. And third one, we discussed about facts, very importantly. Facts means wherever you go, that will be final. There will be no change in it. There will be no change in it. So we discussed about facts, universal truths like that. We discuss. So next up, I have given you states, and there I have drawn you a table, but I not even completed in the previous session. Let me go for giving the table in the today's class. Right. So children, so in the previous session I draw a table, right? So I'm not writing all that again, just one right corners, what are the points I will mention you, and later because I can't write all again, so want and like, next possession, relation, thoughts and opinion, senses. Senses. So already I given in the previous class, right? These all words. Which word will is related to senses? Which word will be related to thought and opinion? I given in the previous session, right? So possession and relation. So up to maybe I think exactly 4 we completed. Next appearance. So means seems, I already explained, but I not written, maybe I think so. So write the words seem, look, appearance. Seem, look, like. Seem, look, like. Resemble. Okay, resembles means similar. Resemble. Next one, appear, sound. So these are the words which talks about states in the form. Next one, other state verbs are also there. Just write other state verbs. Other state words like cause, cast, depend, include, cast, depend, include. You copy the words enough. Involve, contain, involve, contain, lack. All in the words enough. So continuation of the table, you copy this all. After this I will go for giving examples for states. Okay? Each state I will give you. Then afterwards we will go for a positive, negative and question forms. Okay? So already in the previous class I drawn these four models. Okay children, okay? Am I rising? Right. Next continuation, children. So examples for each state. My goodness. Oh. Example for each state I'm going to give you now. Number 1. Somebody said, Abhi is loving dance. For example, two mothers were sitting and talking, or mother and another mother. So one boy was clearly looking at dance and enjoying the dance. So mother is saying that Abhi is loving dance. We should not say that Abhi is loving dance. So Abhi loves dance. Abhi loves dance. Next. Oh, I won't write my name. If I write my name, you will say, no. You will say your mathematics. Your English textbook, he's one man is there. I will write his name. Hafiz. So Hafiz is hating mathematics. So Hafiz is hating because when we won't show any interest on a particular subject, we will say this, he is hating this one or she is hating. We should not say he is hating, she is hating. She hates or he hates. So Hafiz hates. Hafiz hates mathematics. Hafiz hates mathematics. Hafiz hates mathematics. Copy this. 2 examples. Later I will continue next. Each model I will give you. Just introduction. Later each model, thoughts and opinions, one example like that I will give you. Copy these 2 examples. Next. Next one. Okay, model wise I will go for example, children. In the table I given you different names, right? First one, thoughts and opinions. Keep that word, thoughts and opinions. So thoughts and opinions. So I am writing one opinion. I am believing God. I am believing God, I written. I am believing God. It is my opinion. It is my opinion. So I am believing God, we should not say. What we have to say? It is an believing God, it is a temporary one, permanent one. There will be no change in it. So it is a feeling or an emotion or a thought and opinion. It will go for forever. So we have to use only believe God. Simple present tense. Subject, V1, object. Okay. That is thoughts and opinions. One more example, right? With the question form. After a long time, you met a friend. After a long time, you met your friend, and you ask, Ray, do you remembering me? Do you remembering? For example, you and your friend. After a long time, you both met, and he said something about you. He said something about you and said, oh, you have done this one when you were in the school, when you were in 6th class, when you were in 5th class, you have done. Then when you will say, Arey, do you remembering that? Do you remembering that? You should not say that, because it is already an opinion, and that was a permanent verb. So we should not use continuous tense. We have to use only simple present tense. So that should explain in present tense. So, do you remember? Do you remember? Ayyo, sorry. Children, don't laugh. Maybe by mistake. Sometimes we are humans. We will do some mistakes. So, just a spelling mistake. Do you remember? Do you remember me? Right, so this is wrong. Do you remember? So copy this first model examples. Thoughts and opinions, models, examples. Next one. Okay? Next model. Senses. Senses. I am not writing the words here. You just look at the table, then you can get. So, sometimes you said these words many times. But what is the mistake I am saying that? Many times you said when I was in the school. Your perfume smelling good. Your perfume smelling good. Many times you said, same like that you said, Sir, your perfume is smelling good. Your perfume smelling good, you said many times, but we should not use. How we have to say this? One. Your perfume, simple present, children, smells good. Your perfume smells good. Your perfume smells good. Right? Second example. The dish tasting delicious. The dish tasting. The dish tasting delicious. Delicious. So what is it? You will say correctly, I know that. Already knows. The dish tastes delicious. Taste delicious. Okay, completed. Amazing. Correct? Another senses and models. Next. Next model I'm going for, next one, appearances. Appearance. You can pause the video, children, and you can take a minute there to copy that one, no problem. For that one, I just waiting, because when I was in the middle, you can't pause the video. So I was, after writing, I will come side, you just pause the video and you can copy that everything. Okay. Next continuation, appearance. Keep the heading, appearance. So actually I should write the word side, but I'm not writing the word side. Appearance. If you want the correct exact same, already I taught this in during holidays. Maybe some of you have been attended the online webinars on grammar. So at the time I taught all of these things. So now appearance. You look. One example I will write. So on your birthdays, you will wear beautiful dresses. Sometimes everybody, boys will wear a good dress, girls will. So at the time, you will say that, for example, your friend. So she wore a new dress on her birthday. So what you will say? Oh, Ray, she is looking pretty. She is looking pretty in that new dress, right? Surekha is looking pretty in that dress. That so it is appearance. So already I said we should not use any continuous tense when we are talking about appearance. So what you will say? Looks, seems, those words. So Rekha looks pretty in that dress. And another example. The house is seeming to be empty. To be empty. Sometimes we will say, if anybody was not in the home, we use this dialogue. This house or that house is seeming to be empty, but we never use that. We have to say that house seems to be empty. That house seems to be empty. Copy that. appearance complete. Last I will give you this possession and relation. After that I will give you some 4 examples. You just change that into correct one. Okay. So in the tomorrow session, children, I will teach you examples, how to use a simple present tense, how to frame simple present tense in positive sentences, how to make simple present in past negative, how to frame simple present in question forms. I will explain you by showing a tabular form. That will be very easy for you. So just these are the usage, means you come to the formula subject, V1, object, but you have to know that where we should use, you should know that very carefully. So these are all the situations where we can use this present simple, where we commonly use this present simple. We have to know this. So copy this one. Next I will go for giving another place where we have to use present simple. So next one, possession and relation. Same example, actually I already given you. The same example I'm going to give you here. Same example. The previously I discussed already. I given you the example. Same example I'm going to give you now. I am having 2 children. I didn't have, but I just give an example. Then you will get a sir, when you got married, when you have children, nothing, just an example. So I'm having children. So I already said we never use ing form to talk about a relationship. So I have 2 children. Actually I have many children. You're all my children, right? Right. So I'm having 2 children. I have 2 children is the correct one. So now you will have an exercise. You will have exercise 4 examples. Very simple I will give you. You copy this one. Then afterwards I will give you 4 examples. You just where the mistake, you just rectify it and make it correct. The tomorrow session I will give you table form, how to use, where to use. Okay, I'm erasing this one. So, exercise. You just rectify those spelling mistakes, okay? My parents are living in Canada. I'm always sleeping. I'm always sleeps early. The word use is meaning very big. Very simple, children. Remember, universal truth is. Next. I'm having 4 sisters. Okay. Now you have to identify where is a mistake and change them into correct. Okay. This is your homework. So look at this clearly, look at 4 examples identify where is the mistake and rectify them. So that was the end of today's session. Tomorrow I will give you the usage where we have to use positive, negative question form, where we have to use. Then I will give you the tomorrow's session. That will be the end of today's class. Until then, meet you in the next class. Until then, stay home, stay safe, and bye-bye.